Hi everyone, today we are going to see Spectrum, a brief history on modern India, Chapter 1, Sources for the history of modern India. In the previous video, we have discussed about the archives of other European powers, published and private archives, and some biographies and travel accounts, which were a valuable source to trace the history of modern India. If you are watching my video for the first time or you have still not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe and support me. Let's see the newspapers and journals. The first attempt to publish the newspaper in India was made by the disgruntled employees of East India Company who want to expose the malpractice of the private trade. In 1776, William Bowles, who resigned from the English East India Company, announced his intention to publish a newspaper. But before the plan coming to materialize, it ended. In 1780, James August Hickey published the first newspaper in India named the Bengal Gazette or Calcutta General Advertiser. This paper was seized within 2 years because of its outspoken criticism on government officials. Afterwards, many publications appeared, like Calcutta Gazette in 1784, Madras Courier in 1788, Bombay Herald in 1789. From second half of 19th century, many powerful newspapers appeared. And one of the interesting fact is, many of the founding fathers of Indian National Congress in 1885 were journalists. Some of their publications were The Hindu and Sudeshamitran under the editorship of G. Subramania Iyer, and Kesari and Magarata under Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Bengali under Surendranath Banerjee, Amrita Bazar Patrika under Sisir Kumar Ghosh and Motil Lal Ghosh, Sudarak under Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Indian Mirror under N. Sen, Voice of India under Dadabhai Nauroji, Hindustan and Advocate under G.P. Verma, The Tribune and Akbar I Am in Punjab, Indu Prakash, Dayan Prakash, Kal and Gujarati in Bombay, and Som Prakash, Banganivasi, Sadarani in Bengal were other noted newspapers of that time. Now let's see some of the newspapers published by Indian nationalists and revolutionaries who were living abroad. Indian Sociologist, published in London by Shyamji Krishnavarma, and Bande Mataram, published in Paris by Madame Kama, Talwar, published in Berlin by Virendranath Chattopadhyay, Gadar, published in San Francisco by Lala Hardayal. These were published to infuse a feeling of nationalism among the Indians living abroad. In contrast, the accounts that were published in a newspaper in London by pro-British people were bound to be different from the report in the Indian nationalist paper. Now let's see the oral evidence which were useful to construct the Indian history. These were non-written sources, and these were the sources of historians who have no boundaries or discipline to collaborate their findings from the other sources of history. Now let's see the creative literature. The most significant creative literature is novel. The first important writer of the 19th century was famous Bengal novelist Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. His novels Anand Math in 1882 had a powerful lyrics, Vande Mataram, and depiction of Sannyasi revolt in 1760s. His last novel was Rajasimha, and it can be called as the grand finale to his remarkable career. Following him, Charam Suryaram Desai was a fine scholar of Gujarati literature history. His first novel was Hindane Britannica. It was the earliest Indian novel with political overtones. Some famous Tamil writers like Girija Devi, who wrote Mohandra Rajini in 1931, and Ramatitha Tammal, who wrote Dasigalin Mosavelai in 1936. These novels were effective vehicle of social experience. G.V. Krishna Rao's Killu Bommalu, that is, The Puppets, published in 1956 in Telugu, was concerned with moral aspects and behavior of rural people. Vaikom Muhammad Bashir, whose famous novel is Balyakala Sakhi, The Childhood Friends, published in 1944, was a tragic tale of love. Similarly, Takkeshiva Sankarapillai, who wrote two extremely well works in Malayalam, Tottiyudu Makkam, The Son of Scavenger in 1948, and Chemmin Strims in 1956. Now let's see the paintings. The company paintings, also referred as Patna Kalam, emerged under the patronage of East India Company. These paintings continued to popular throughout the 19th century until the introduction of photography. The important records of Great Indian Revolt 1857 can be seen from the pictorial images of British Indians. Now let's see some of the important paintings of that time. Relief of Lucknow was painted by Thomas Jones Barker in 1859. In Memoriam was painted by Joseph Neil Petton. He recorded paintings 2 years after 1857 revolt. Kaligat painting in Calcutta depicts, in addition to mythological figures, some of the ordinary people, and also it commented social evils of that time and satirized certain modes adopted by the people. There was a emergence of new trend in 19th century under Nandalal Bose and Raja Ravivarma. The rise of Bengal school led by Abhendranath Tagore, who is the nephew of Rabindranath Tagore, E.B. Havel, who joined the art of school in Calcutta as principal, Ananda Kentis, the son of the important Tamil political leader in Sri Lanka, played a vital role. These are some important sources for studying the modern art form in India and for the art historian. In the next video, we will see about the major approaches to the history of modern India. If you are not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and support us. Thanks for watching.